a 9 to 5 full-time job or working as a freelancer? Which is better? Now, that's not actually the right question to be asking. So often when I talk to people, they follow me and they've seen my journey. So mostly what I hear is that I have a full-time job, but I want to be a consultant, right? So I want to be a freelancer. And then I ask them why, and they have a few different reasons. They're like, hey, I want to earn more and not have a ceiling, right? I mean, there's no ceiling on the growth, and full time, you get those, oh, you got this bonus and this increase, and there's a lot more growth potential. And they talk about freedom, they talk about being their own boss, setting their own time, being able to travel, being able to, did I say family? Yep, so that often figures out. And that's all fine, that's all valid. But I asked them, and I ask you, do you know a consultant who has none of those? And believe me, I know a few. I have been one for a while as well. Maybe not now, but earlier, right? I don't think it's about that. I don't think any of the things we seek, it's like consulting gives you that. It has a potential to give you that. But then there are people holding a full-time job as well who have those things. They have created that for them. And I'm not saying both paths are the same. They are different. Personally, for me, I do feel more in control of my life, right? I feel like the steering wheel is in my hands rather than somebody else's hands, being on the outside, right? Not being in a job, right? So there are some differences. I'm not saying it's the same, but what I'm saying is be very wary of thinking that path will lead you there. So you're doing it for that sake, because it's not about that. I believe it's about how you approach life. For some people, life kind of happens by accident, and for some, they create a life by design. And how do you get started on that? By having a clear vision of that goal, of that bigger goal. And maybe it's okay, I want to be a consultant, but why do I want to be a consultant, right? And maybe let's say you put family, and then not sacrificing those things on the way, right? So it sounds kind of weird because often the impulse is that, oh yeah, I'm going to get that at the end of this journey, but how can you create that or a version of that right now? Because if you've sacrificed that thing that you were looking for, then I mean, you're going to end up in the wrong place. That you're going to end up in that life by accident. You will do things that you think will lead you there, but they often don't. So you got to begin with the end in mind. Oh my gosh, I should have just quoted Stephen Covey, right? So begin with the end in mind. Keep that in focus and let that drive you. That's how you create a life by design. Awesome, my friends. Until next time, power on.